Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
I am Joe Jonas.
I am Kevin, the one that no one liked and then everyone liked.
I am Nicholas Jonius.
I only knew one Jonas name. Good on you guys.
You said the one that I knew, and I was like, oh gosh.
Search.
What one am I going to do? And then I was like, wait, there's one named Nicholas.
Is there literally a Kevin?
Yeah.
Why is it always Kevin?
You don't know Kevin?
You don't know Kevin
No,
Jonas?
I-
He was the first one that got married.
I'm going to Google him. Kevin Jonas.
They're back.
Oh, yeah, look at him. I remember that guy. I know his face.
He's the one no one
not
liked
a good
and then
one.
everyone liked because Nick and Joe
Nicholas.
were terrible and are crazy now. And now everyone's like, well, maybe Kevin's all right. Kevin's
pretty cool.
I would just like to thank all of our users for still listening after the 6-month break.
It's not 6 months.
That,
Oh my gosh.
that one of us,
Kevin Jonas is 31.
after one of us abandoned the band.
I didn't abandon the band.
Jordan's married now,
I'm married now.
wearing his wedding ring with his new pants on.
What?
Jordan wears the pants.
You didn't get your
He is the
new
pants wearer.
when you got married?
Well, I got my wedding pants,
Exactly.
but I'm not wearing
New pants. And Jordan's wedding ring stabs him in the finger, so
Yeah.
it reminds him. He's like, I don't know how to design rings and it stabs me. Ow. Yeah, I'm so pleased that your ring is a perpetual thorn in your side
That's
that will
thorn
be
in my
with
hand.
you. It's just
It's a feature, Justin. It reminds him how to be a good husband. It's like, oh yeah, I am my husband. Put my wife first.
yeah. My wife hurts
Stab.
me.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh yeah, I need to be a good husband. Ow. Oh yeah, I need to
until
take
it
out the
finally
trash.
wears its way through your skin and you lose control. It cuts your tendon and you lose control of your finger.
Okay.
You have the fattest ring of anybody I've ever seen in my. That ring is half an inch wide.
I like it. It's very bougie.
It is.
It is the bougiest.
It is white gold
White gold with a
with
Rose
a
gold insert.
Insert. That's Christy's purity ring, or her ring that she wore before we got married.
That's called an engagement ring.
No,
the
not-
purity ring before they knew each other.
The purity ring before she knew me, and then it has her dad's diamond, the one of 3 because he has 3 daughters. One of 3 off of his ring now is in my ring.
So now he just has an empty hole in
So
his
Jordan
heart.
is married to Christy now. And does everybody remember when I made Christy appear into the universe?
When
Yes.
you summoned her
That
from
was
the
cool.
ether.
Yeah,
When you spake
you have
it
to go
forth.
back to the old episodes.
And now they're married.
now we're married.
You're welcome.
full on married,
Full on super married.
and it's been 2 years since we started talking. At this point,
I hate that word.
what
Talking.
We or her sister coined it as hanging out with a capital H.
Talking is definitely like the lamest non-committal. Like, what? We're not doing anything. We're just talking.
well, like, what if they genuinely are, like, just talking?
I know, but when you say talking, you mean like genuinely in their space and like flirting up a
Sorry.
storm.
This was 2 years like after we had met each other for the first time.
Yeah, so, like, genuinely just talking.
Yeah, and that hanging out with a capital H was like in like 2 months from now.
Because talking is genuinely you're both panting over each other like dogs in heat,
We were never doing.
but
it.
you're not like officially dating.
That's when I was hanging out with her with a capital H.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations,
Thanks.
Jordan.
Thanks
It's been
for
a
being
long
part of my
time.
wedding.
You're welcome.
Yep, got the best bachelor party ever.
That's true.
That Justin wasn't invited
Freaking-
to.
Remember when
Killed
I
it.
wasn't invited to the bachelor party?
That was intentional. Well,
I make everything more fun, and I wasn't invited.
well,
So here's what happened.
I
at the
literally
bachelor
make
party.
everything better.
Comment below if you think Justin makes everything better.
100% of everything gets more posive when Justin is around.
I'll prove my point right now
Okay.
and leave the room and go home.
So what happened at my bachelor party was I was working on my house, my new apartment, and like kind of putting everything together because I moved in a month before I got married. And then my best friend Sean lives in the same apartment complex, right? And so I texted him. I said, hey.
Can you hear each other from your apartment?
No.
They're very far away from each other.
We're like at the opposite ends, like complete opposite ends. So I go.
But that's still like a 1 minute
stupid.
walk.
Yeah. I go, hey, Sean, do you want to get dinner or something?
And all the while, this is like mid-afternoon that Jordan texts Sean this.
Yep.
And all morning, Sean and I had been trying to figure out, how are we going to convince Jordan to get in Sean's car? And then out of the blue, Jordan's like, hey, can I come get in your car?
And then
sweet.
Sean goes, yeah, I'm going to, what was the place?
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's in Rancho to pick up food for my wife and her friend that's coming over to swim. And I said, cool, I'll go with you. And so
I'm not hearing why you didn't invite me.
So I go with them. We didn't invite you because you'll find out real soon. I go in, I get in his car. I'm like, hey, how's it going? And he was already driving. He picked me up in the parking lot, just driving by. I was like, okay, cool. And I hop in. We go to Raising Cane's. He's like, yeah, we can eat here. It's fine. And then he gets Kristen's food to go, and that's his wife. And then he gets in the car, and I'm like, okay. And then we hop on the freeway again to go back home.
With the Canes.
With the Canes.
Are you with his wife? Is his wife have her food to go in the car?
It's just Sean and Jordan sitting in the front two seats.
You're not there yet.
No, and then we're going north on the 15 instead of south home. And I'm like, Sean, why are we going the wrong direction?
So you have Raising Cane's and you just keep driving.
No, hold on.
And then bringing the Raising Cane's to Sean's wife.
But they're going north instead of home.
And then I said, Sean, why are we going north? And then all of a sudden, I hear like popping. I'm like, bah, bah! And I'm like, what? What did we just hit? Like, what? I really thought like something like cracked the windshield, but I was looking around and I was like, what the heck? And then I hear the loudest thing I've ever heard. It was just like, beep! I can't even describe. It was an air horn in the car. And then I like think I die for a second because I just heard the car explode in some way.
Like if you've ever played Counter-Strike, imagine getting hit with a flashbang.
Yeah. So it's like your ears are ringing.
Just dazed and confused.
And then all I see is I hear something moving behind me after the loudest thing in my life. And then Josiah comes out from the back of the trunk and goes, "Bachelor party!" And I'm like,
and that's how it started.
And then I go,
awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you for not inviting me.
You're welcome.
After they used the military, Josiah was in the back and used a military-grade air horn that can be heard for, was it 30? How long? Like
I think it was 6 miles away.
6 miles away in a enclosed
it was a Marine air horn
vehicle.
Yeah.
And
so it was very loud. I immediately regretted pulling it. It was.
I really felt like I was dying in the car.
And then I was like, boom, bachelor party, give me my food. It's not for Kristen, it's for me.
Yeah.
So what happened is they actually texted me the day before and they said, who wants to go to a bachelor party? And I said, absolutely me, I'm in. And then they texted me back, they're like, sorry, the bachelor party is canceled.
We already left.
The bachelor party is canceled. This was the night before.
Oh, it wasn't me.
They're like, the bachelor party's canceled. Sorry, just don't bother. You know. And I was like, oh dang it! I really wanted to go to Jordan's bachelor party because I don't get to do anything at the wedding. So like the bachelor party is the only time I get to interact with Jordan in any significant way. And he's the last one to get married. Mm-hmm. So I would really want to be involved with this bachelor party because those are always a fun time. And I remember when we were all there together.
And gosh golly, was it? It was the funnest bachelor party I've ever been on.
It was the best bachelor
So we drove
party.
out to Vegas. On the way there, we were like, okay, so we don't have anything planned tonight because by the time we get there, it's going to be like 10 o'clock. And so we could just go check into the hotel or go to sleep. But it was freaking opening weekend for Avengers Endgame. So we were like, why don't we just go see that tonight? So I found us a showing at started at like 10:30 or 11.
Yeah.
At some theater, found us some seats, went there first, got out of there, checked into our hotel at like 2 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
Boom.
It was crazy.
It was the best bachelor party. And then the next day, it was all a surprise. Literally all a surprise. They're like, do you want us to tell you what we're doing? I said, no, keep it a surprise. And then we go to the best place in the world, which you guys have heard me talk about on the podcast. I never thought I'd get to go, was a place called Dig It in Las Vegas. Dig this? Dig this. I don't know.
Dig this in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes, and that's the only place.
Blippi's been there.
Yeah, and that's the only reason we were going there is because I got to drive a heavy machinery digger. And it was
Commonly known as an excavator.
a giant excavator. And it was
Oh,
amazing.
I didn't even see you guys do that. Nobody even showed me.
It was amazing.
I have some photos on my phone if you want to see them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun that I wish I was invited to.
And then, Justin,
Wait, it gets better.
guess what? Guess what we did after that?
Yeah, take a guess.
We went to Bocce Burger.
Not.
And it was still closed.
Actually, we did go. We were on our way back.
Did you go to Bocce Burger?
We did. We drove. I was like, Sean, we're here. Last time I was there, I saw a sign that said temporary closed. I need to go see if that temporary is still there.
It's been there since November.
It's not temporary anymore. There was like an open for lease sign on the building. It's gone forever.
It's gone. And then,
It's amazing how everything I love dies.
what we did after that,
It's literally why I was at Oi the other day and I was like, I literally just ate and I'm not hungry at all. I'm going to get an Oi burger just so this place doesn't die.
and then after that, we saw the Blue Man Group.
Mm-hmm.
They are amazing.
Best show ever.
I've never seen a production that good.
Wow. Was it the greatest day ever?
And then after that, or before that, we got ice cream from McDonald's, soft serve.
Wow. I've never been to McDonald's before.
And then,
Tell me what that's like.
And then the next day, we went to Gordon Ramsay's Burger.
Oh my gosh. Justin would have loved that place.
That was amazing.
There was fig jam on everything.
Yep.
Wow.
It
I'm so
wasn't-
glad I was invited.
Before Blue Man Group, and before the excavator, we went back to Guy's,
Oh, yeah.
Flavortown.
Flavortown, USA.
Yep.
It was okay.
It's so good.
It was so good.
It's-
It wasn't as good as last time because we put too much lettuce on mine, but that was it.
But again,
But the French fries they have there, oh my gosh, I love their French fries.
Yeah, it was so
I'm not going to pick a burger place because their French fries are pretty.
There's still that burger, even not as good as it was last time, was still better than Gordon Ramsay's burger place.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's how good.
I think
Guy's
I'm going
was.
to disagree with Jordan on that one. I really enjoyed Gordon Ramsay's burger.
Really?
I mean, you and I got different burgers. I
we
forget
all
which
got
one I
different
got, but I really enjoyed the one I got. Like a lot.
Guy Fieri's place has lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle. Like, there's only so far you can get with that.
Justin,
He has donkey sauce.
I don't think you understand how important donkey sauce is.
It's so important.
If you don't have donkey sauce,
Just
on
say,
your
just
Hey.
be an adult and say and say aioli.
It's not just aioli. It's donkey.
it's donkey sauce, okay? Don't you disrespect it.
Guy Fieri
It's
got
donkey.
on GMA himself
Donkey
and said that it's aioli. Overrated. So then you go to Fieri's and then you go to Bloomin' and
And then we did a escape room.
Oh yeah, we did an escape room too.
I've been wanting to do an escape room.
They're
was
really,
so much
It
fun.
was really good. I would highly recommend.
We got it in. We had 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I
That's
think
an
like
hour.
11 or 12 minutes, but whatever.
But who's counting?
I was really excited to go to Jordan's bachelor party.
It
when
was
they
good.
called
You
me.
should have come.
Yeah, you
I'm
should
really
have come.
sad that you had to decline.
When they
Yeah.
called me the night before and they said we're doing a bachelor party, let's go. I was like, done.
I can't
Coming.
because I'm too busy working.
I mean, really, what it came down to is there wasn't enough room in the back for the both of us. Because I had to hide in the back for like an hour and a half.
And the whole time, it was a hot day too. The whole time, Josiah was in the parking lot, closed windows of the car,
While Jordan and Sean are eating Raising Cane's inside.
like casually eating it.
And then I text Sean. I'm like, Sean, I'm literally dying in here. You need to hurry up. And when you get here, you need to open the windows. I've farted a lot of times, and it's very smelly in your car.
And Sean gets in the car, and he just like immediately opens all the windows, which is not Sean at all. And he's like, I was like, why are you opening the windows? He's like, oh, it's just a little stuffy in here. I'm like, okay, Sean.
Yeah.
Josiah's like begging him, like, please.
And then
I
Jordan,
can feel
I hear
my
Jordan
spirit
like,
leaving my body.
Sean, it's getting a little cold in here. Can we roll up the windows? And I'm like, no, don't. I'm dead inside.
Like Josiah's just in a pond of himself. Josiah looks like he just surfaced from receiving the soul stone in like a pond of his own juice, and he's just like, "Oh, please, I'll kill you both. Help!" And then he just passes out, and then he comes to an hour later, and he's like, "Oh, I guess we're on our way. I can honk the horn now."
No, but it was great. It was a great bachelor party.
Wow, that sounds like so much fun.
It
Great
was.
wedding.
You should have come. I'm really sad that you declined the invitation to come to Jordan's bachelor party.
Yeah.
Great marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's great.
I'm also really sad that I declined the invitation to go with you guys to the Grand Canyon. That would have been a lot of fun too.
Awkward.
Oh wait, I didn't get invited.
So Justin, what do you do over the summer?
The other day, I was on vacation.
Yeah.
I was on vacation up at Green Valley Lake with my wife's family, and it was good. We did a lot of fishing and played board games, and then all of a sudden,
Do you like hanging out with your wife's family?
out of nowhere, my wrist starts rattling. Like, and I'm like, wait, what? Oh, it's my watch. Why is my watch rattling? And I look at it, and the screen of my watch had popped off.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that happen.
But was still hanging on by its little cord. So it still works, but the screen is no longer attached.
Did you go to the Apple store?
Not yet, because the battery had actually gotten really old and fatigued and
It puffed.
grew and just popped my screen right on.
It puffed.
And I was like, oh,
They're
no.
puffy batteries.
my watch is broken. And now I no longer have an Apple Watch until I take it to the Apple store. I don't know if that's warranted.
It is.
It is?
If you show them the puffy battery, like
That's good.
they'll basically just smile and take it because it's defective. The batteries should not swell like that.
Yeah, because the watch still works just fine. Like, I mean, it's slow.
You
but-
didn't break it. The battery, like you didn't do something to destroy it, like drop it.
Yeah,
The battery puffed like a Pillsbury dough battery.
it's
And
true.
Poked
It's
out
really big.
your
Just made my screen go
yeah.
just right off.
That wasn't user error.
Yeah.
So you can tell their little retail space to go like beat it because you get a free replacement watch.
I hope they don't just give me a replacement one. That'd be cool if they gave me like a replacement two
They're
or
like,
something.
sorry, we don't have any ones.
We only have
Will you take it
4
too?
left.
No, they're definitely gonna take the one at refurb it.
Yeah, they're just gonna repair
Yeah,
it.
probably. But
If I had to guess.
that's
they,
okay.
they, by law in California, they have to keep parts to be able to repair or replace that object of electronics. Like if it's a computer device, it's 7 years.
Wow.
No, they have to be able to from end of service day.
Wow.
Yeah. And every other state is 5 years. But
That's
California is 7.
so dumb.
Good. That's how long you have to keep your tax information.
I don't care. That's dumb too.
That's
You
also
have all my information.
Yeah, like don't make me keep anything.
No, but
You're not the boss of me.
so Justin, let me get back to what I was saying.
Oh, you were still going?
Oh, Jordan was still going.
Okay.
No, not that. But what are your plans for this summer, and what do you think we should do for the summer? Since summer's coming, it's here really.
I don't know what Jordan's trying to segue into.
I guess. I mean, we should like hang out or something. Help people move.
What do you think? What do you think the culture is gonna do?
Watch Scrubs?
Oh yeah, they'll probably watch a lot of Scrubs. Did you know Scrubs is on Hulu?
Do you think they'll have a boyfriend over the summer
Oh, so my
or a
kids,
girlfriend?
I don't.
my kids talk to me,
What's Jordan trying to segue into? I don't get it.
and they tell me they're like, so they say things like, so I was on TikTok talking to my friends.
What's TikTok?
TikTok is fine.
TikTok is fine.
I mean, it just is.
TikTok is fine with music,
Yeah.
What?
But you don't even need
But-
music.
but it's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, that's cool.
So-
I liked Vine a lot.
It's back.
It's Vine with graphics and music. But
Yeah, they rebranded it. It's fine. It's Snapchat Vine.
Yeah. So they my kid comes home and she's like, so one of my friends got asked out, and I was like, okay, good, go to your room. Like, not my kid. I don't care. And she's like, yeah, it was really weird. He asked her out before, like, right before summer break. And I looked my kid directly in the eyeballs. My child, my youngling, my progeny. Not really. And I said, of course he asked her out right before summer. Because if you look a girl in the eyeballs and she says no, then you don't have to stare across the chemistry table for a year, an entire semester of, she hates me. And I just spilled my guts and said, like, I super like you. And then she said no.
Let's talk.
Yeah. Oh. So if it goes wrong, you don't have to see each other for the whole summer. And you have the whole summer to get it out of your system and kind of be done with it and, cry into a pillow. And then if it does work, you could spend the whole summer hanging out.
Yep.
So, and, this, for our younger viewers, unlike Jordan, who is now married, the absolute best time ever, and apparently my own child who was in high school didn't even know this, but that's like standard operating procedure, is if you're going to do a Hail Mary, do it, on like May 30th. Like just say, like, make a big giant poster, give her a backpack full of candy and a sign that says, I love you, Mary Wentworth. And then, like, that's how it's going to go, because if she, sets your face on fire, then just, leave and cry for 3 months.
That's exactly the strategy I went with when I was asking girls out.
Right before summer break?
No, it wasn't, because I didn't have summer break. I was already working. So there was no, like...
So right before...
No, it was always when we were leaving.
Friday afternoon.
No, it was always at the end of, like, our time together with whatever it was. It was always, like, when we were both about to separate.
Well, yeah, you absolutely never want to do that. Like, oh, hey, thanks for coming. You want to be my girlfriend? No?
Because the answer is never yes.
Yeah, it's never yes. But it was, like, always somewhere where I was about to leave or had to go.
In my car, driving away already, stop the car, roll down the window. Hey! Roll down your window. Hey! Oh, yeah, hey. You want to be no? Bye.
You want to just peel out of here and never talk to me again?
Even when it was like coming to like say I love you to Christy for the first time.
Whoa,
that was like when I was like leaving her door, and I was like, okay, bye, I love you, and she was like, oh, like it freaked her out. She's like, and all like,
what do I say?
She went in.
Thank you.
She went in her emotions, and then like, I love you too. I don't. And then like shut the door.
I don't know what to say. I don't know how to respond.
I ran away. I was like,
I love our time together.
I did it. I said it.
I love your hair.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, that's interesting. That's a summer thing.
Oh yeah, and again, if the kid didn't know, then I figure I'd share it with whoever else wasn't aware of the.
I mean, that's just the best
the
time
summer Hail
to
Mary.
do a girlfriend. You just do it at the summertime.
I
like
just
summer camp.
Yeah. Summer camp's a great place to go get a girlfriend. If any of you listeners out there need a girlfriend, just go
to
a summer camp
and just spray thirst at everybody who walks by.
If you really, really need a girlfriend, go like work on summer staff at a summer camp, because then you're like guaranteed to be in close proximity with the same 10 to 20 girls.
Yeah,
for 3 months.
But if it doesn't work with one, then like,
well, you don't
they
just
all
like
talk.
You don't just like go nuts. You like feel it out, find the one that's the most receptive, and then nail it in, and like nosedive onto that one. And then like last week you're like, hey, girlfriend, and then she's like, no, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm never gonna see you again. That's fine.
Okay,
you live in a different state.
Yeah, you're from freaking Georgia or something.
Goodbye forever.
So. But then if she says yes, then you're like, okay, I'm moving to Georgia now. I finally have a girlfriend.
Yeah, obviously I should move 3,000 miles away with no support structure because...
Yep, because girlfriend.
Because somebody said they like me.
Yeah. So Justin watches Scrubs now. Why do you do that?
So what happened was...
You were on the Hulus.
I was on Hulu. And, we were looking for something to passively watch.
Gosh.
And because I've seen all of Frasier and all of Friends about 1,000 times each. And I'm looking for an NBC show that before NBC Universal makes their own streaming app, before we have new cable and everybody's just a streaming app that's a channel, but we finally have a la carte cable channels. I was like, you know what? We were flipping around, and I said, "See that thumbnail right there?" And she said, "My wife says, what thumbnail?" And I'm like, "That one,
The one
She's
with Zach Braff.
I'm like, "See that Zach Braff that with the where he plays JD the doctor?" And she says, "Yeah, it's a funny show." I said, "Yeah, but he's the most unlikable human being on the planet who cannot make a decision or life choice to save himself, and he's the one we have to listen to preach over the top of emotionally evocative, like intentionally emotionally manipulative piano music, like da na 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 na, like it's like it's just him sitting like thinking about stuff and like,
You know who my favorite character in that show is?
The janitor,
No.
Dr. Cox.
Yeah, Dr. Cox, the mean old doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he's-
he's like old.
He's the main middle-aged doctor.
Yeah,
but
that one.
he's the only reason to watch the show, but the
Yeah.
other characters aren't strong enough to carry the rest of the show's weight.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me use an example. Parks and Rec. Amy Poehler, not funny, but then has surrounded herself with a dream team of it'd be like if the 1992 American Olympic dream team
Yep.
Had-
Who was on that team?
Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Larry Bird,
Pretty much all of Space Jam.
yes,
Plus
just-
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, plus Michael Jordan. They were all one big giant team. It was like peak basketball for America at peak Michael Jordan years,
Uh-huh.
and I think we beat the number 2 team by like 300 points or something.
300 in basketball.
Something like it was some ridiculous obscene number. We just formed the team and we were like, so we just give us the gold, please, because there's some kind of mercy rule. Like this isn't going to look good on anybody else. Like so we invented this game to look good at it. Basically, you might as well have just called basketball that year "America Wins." Like
Don't we like always win at basketball? That's pretty much our sport, right?
I think there was the year 1984 or something. Russia won, right? Russia beat us in 1984, and then we were all like salty about it. And then in 92, we were like, so we have all these tall men over here that are basically the genetically perfect specimens of basketballism, and then we just curb stomped the rest of the world.
But yeah, Amy Poehler, terrible.
But then Aziz Ansari, Chris Pratt go down the list,
Yep.
just surrounded by this
Nick
like,
Offerman,
Nick,
amazing.
the guy that played Larry, Jerry, Harry, Mary.
It's just a cloud of talent around
Yep.
her. But then you have Dr. Cox, who's funny, but then within the context of the show, only as good as he's written, right?
Yeah.
But then you have all these other people trying to drag the show down, like JD, who's like 10 pounds a turd in a 5-pound bag, just like, ugh. Like when he finally decides he likes Elliot for an episode, and then they finally get
Which one is
together. and
that?
he's
Is that
like,
the blonde one?
yeah. And then he's like, oh my gosh, I don't love her. I'm like, why were you, don't you want to find that out first?
I feel like it was the bad version of what Big Bang Theory actually accomplished.
Or what, like How I Met Your Mother did slightly less bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
But Big Bang Theory had more of like the similar theme of like they had a theme of being scientists. They had a theme of being doctors.
Yeah.
How I Met Your Mother was just we're going through life.
Yeah.
Like that was more Seinfeld-ish.
With lots of charts. So, but I really tried. I did. I gave it a second chance all these years later, and still I watch, and I'm like, nobody here is redeeming this show enough. Like, you could see Dr. Cox like yelling at the rest of the cast, like, read your lines good, and he just wants everybody else to really stop phoning it in. And then even the little Family Guy cutaways they do, none of them are super fire.
How much of the show have you watched?
He's done.
I'm like in season 2 or 3.
Out of
like
6?
7 or something.
Yeah, but then it died at like season 5, and then they had like Scrubs, the new cast, and they had all these new doctors that nobody had ever met before, and JD, and all the original cast was gone, but it was still Scrubs, and they had like 2 of the original characters.
Yeah. Those are never good.
No,
That's just always, I don't know why TV networks do that. It's always a bad idea.
let it die. Like American Idol when ABC bought it,
Yeah.
like let it
That was
die.
a terrible idea.
It did its thing.
Yeah.
Like what?
Fox killed it, and
like,
then you guys are
like when
trying to-
Futurama died. Like let it die. Anytime a show dies, there's a reason it's died. Nobody wanted to watch
Except
it.
for that one show.
Family Guy.
No, Flash Forward.
Flash forward.
Yep. Shouldn't have died.
Well, that was after the first season. That was just... What year did that come out?
Gotta let it die. Jericho died twice. Heroes died twice. As soon as they could not leave Heroes in the gutter. You have to not touch it, not look at it, not wish it to come back. Nothing. It died.
First episode of Flash Forward was September 24th, 2009.
See, I knew it felt like it was around the recession.
What? Flash forward?
Yeah, I was like, it was so good that it had to have been around a time where nobody had money. And it was like, right.
What does that have to
2000
do with broadcast television? It's free.
What? No, not for us, for the networks.
Oh.
The networks still were affected by all the banking garbage too.
They actually said that if we have another crash right now, it could shave off 35% of the total value of the stock market.
Oh, jeez.
And I did the math on 35% because I'm a genius, and it basically brings us back down to the high where we were before the 2008 crash. Like
We're so high right now.
we inflated this giant bubble, and we're like, and then it's just like gonna go, and it's all gonna melt away back to normal.
Yeah, we're just so enormous right now.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, it's like getting on a big giant high dive and going like, "Catch me, daddy!" Yeah, but he's not going to catch you, and you're just going to splat on your tummy on the water,
That's amazing that we're like so
and
up
then
there.
you're going to like climb out of the pool winded and crying a little. But when somebody asks if you're okay, you just kind of like between heaves and gasps for air.
I'm back to normal."
fine. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel okay.
gosh, swimming lessons was terrifying, and they never gave me a good grade. I never learned how to breathe, look to the side and breathe in swimming lessons.
Doing the like,
Well, I'm not. Did it feel like school?
Yes. Then they gave you like homework and stuff. They said, okay, now look to the side and breathe.
That's
in between
fine.
your strokes, you just look to the side. And then
Because it felt like school.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yep.
Felt like school and homework, and
Yeah.
Dustin didn't do those things.
I still love swimming, but man, they just screwed my grade. I never got to get into the intermediate class.
Yeah, well, maybe you should come over and swim more often. Then you could join the intermediate class.
Yeah, I was telling Christy the other day, I was like, okay, I was bad in school because I felt like I didn't have a need for anything I was doing.
Is all of the pool the deep end for Christy?
You know those pools at like the big new communities where they're all like 3 to 5 feet?
Yeah.
It is funny to walk away from her and then her go, I can't go over there. Like, come back.
I can't.
Like her following at me. I'm
That's
like,
5 feet deep. Don't go over there. That's the deep
yes,
end.
it is. She's 4'11".
Oh gosh,
Wait, help.
Like, no,
like those pools where there is no deep end.
that is deep.
Like she dive head first. And
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh. She should.
What was I saying
I don't know.
before Justin distracted me with the funniness?
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's good to be back, guys.
Good to be back.
Yay, us! I was going to talk about the grasshopper. I was going to talk about what happened when I was having adventures of
Save it for
mowing
the
my
next
lawn.
one.
Save it for the next episode.
Okay, well, everybody just stop listening right now and save yourself for the next episode. Because...
Well, it's over. They're about to stop listening either way.
well, then it's a push.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone!
What's a push? You